Alright, guys. Um, we're gonna go ahead and try something new that I just kind of thought of this morning. I think I'm gonna call it Keeping It Real. Um, so I'm gonna try and do just like videos like this of like stuff that I'm thinking about, just to kind of put it out there. I don't know if it'll be received or not. I don't know, see who if anybody needed to hear it. I just kind of need to say it and put it out there. And there's a bunch of stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to start doing that a little. I don't trust that I'm gonna do it every day, so I'm not gonna try and commit to something like that. But yeah, we're gonna keep it real, and that's kind of the whole objective here. So last night I watched Lil Peep's documentary. Uh, I really don't listen to that much Lil Peep. I know Life is Beautiful and Save That Shit. Maybe like Ben's truck and falling down. But watching that, it kind of gave me more respect for him because he had such big goals and he was such a kind person. But I kind of connected with him a little because he had a downfall where he was almost too nice. So, like, he would always have his friends there because he couldn't say no. And I remember reading a book a really long time ago. I don't know if it was an audiobook or a real book. And they were talking about different types of people. And I remember you had to be one. And I was always the yes man. So, like, I can't say no to people very well. So, like, if somebody wants to hang out and I have any free time at all, like, all of a sudden, that's theirs. I can't say no to that. Yes, we can have a tramp sesh. Yes, I can come over. Let's watch a movie. Yes, let's do whatever, right? And I think that's sort of a downfall, but sort of an upside. So I need to find, and I think a lot of people struggle with stuff like that. And I need to find a happy medium between my time, which is very valuable. You can look at it as currency, because that's ultimately what it is. You're spending your time on someone or something or doing something. It's an investment. And if you invest your time in the wrong things, then you're just wasting it. Which is why a lot of people struggle with like drugs and alcohol and all that, like changing their lives because they invest so much time in that, they can't invest their time in other things that are more productive. So investing my time when I could be investing my time somewhere else is a struggle for me, but finding the right things to invest your time in is also where I think too much. So recently with all this COVID-19 coronavirus stuff, we're out of school, right? So I have decided it's a good investment for me to spend my time working, right? Make money while I can. But then I'm watching other relationships of mine just go down the drain because I'm not spending time with my family and doing all this. And I've just noticed like a negativity. And I don't necessarily feel like a support for wanting to work and make money and invest my time there. I understand that I need to have a balance, but those people that I would be investing my time in otherwise, I think should look at that investment and kind of like help me up, if that makes any sense. Now, look, reflecting on it, I'm realizing this, and I don't know what I'm going to end up doing in the long run, but I need to work on looking at my time as an investment in things. So like I don't want to invest all of my time in work because I don't want to be that guy. I want to spend time with friends and build relationships because relationships are that important. But I think family and all of that also need to like see that I want that investment and I just have trouble investing in them, if that makes any sense. Which also leads me to the point that I've been thinking about this all morning because I've been trying to do this all morning. I was just going to do it while driving or whatever. And the idea at first, until I overthought it, which I usually do, was if you're not helping your friends up, you're watching them fall. And that's kind of where I was this whole time. But then watching them from the side is not necessarily a bad thing, as long as you're not watching them fall. Like I saw as like this two sides of a coin, but you also have like an edge. So you don't watch them fall. That's always a bad thing. If they're really your friend, you don't want to see them wasting their time doing something, investing their time in the wrong places. But you also don't want to invest all your time in that one person that maybe wouldn't invest their time in you. So I think helping your homies is always a good thing, no matter what. Even if you're not super close with them anymore, even if whatever the situation, you're just not that close. Invest your time in your friends and your relationships, and I don't think that can ever be a downside unless you invest too much time where you're not investing time in other things, because you also have to help yourself. You have to help yourself a little, help others a lot, and then they'll help you. And this entire morning when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about how I've actually had struggles. I wouldn't say watching them fall. I'm not watching people fall, but I don't like to be on that edge of the coin. I want to be helping people, but then my thoughts and my feelings are two different things. So, not to name drop, but I'm going to kind of throw myself under the bus a little. Whenever we do these tramp sessions and everything, like you'll see them on some of my videos if you went and looked back. There are people that do other things better than me, obviously. But then they will have an idea on what to do and they'll start doing it and they'll be doing well. And I see myself literally in the moment just like turning around and doing something else when I could be helping them and promoting that. Even if I'm like saying like recommendations, in my head I'm not feeling like I'm really supporting them. I want them under me, and I hate that when I'm thinking about it. In my feelings, I don't support these people when I really should be, even if they maybe feel the support because I fake it or whatever. When I'm thinking about it, I want to support them, but then it doesn't end up that way. And I really need to work on that and actually feel helpful and want them to succeed where they're having downfalls, and maybe I can help them. Even if I can't do that same trick, I want to help them do that and get them above me. I would rather have all my friends above me and I'm on my way up too than only one of me be up here and all the homies down here. I want to help them succeed. And thinking about that, that's where I want to be moving forward, and that's where I think I'm going to work on it. So as a close, don't look at it as if you're not helping your homies succeed, you're watching them fall, but instead actively don't watch them fall. And try not to let them stay where they are. Try to help them move up. Deuces. Keeping it real, part 1, I guess. We're going to see how this goes.